you spare me for an hour at dinner? Only, it's our Dave's birthday. Just as Jan was getting over everything.
What, you going to the cemetery?
Yeah. We're having a drink round at our place later on if you and Sarah would like to come round.
A drink?
Yeah, it's Jan's idea, you know, celebrate his birthday. Well, his life. Why don't you bring the kids round, you know? There won't be much time for sorrow with them running riot.
Well, if it'd help.
Mr. Sugden, I don't suppose you remember me, but...
Oh, I remember you all right. I'm just surprised to see you walking along this field.
Oh?
Well, I thought it more likely for you to crawl out under one of these stones. Now, go on, get off my land.
It'll only take a minute. Only word is that Frank Tate's the one more at home in the slime.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting up.
But you promised.
Oh, well, I didn't want you getting tired of me.
Aren't you a puppet?
Am I?
But a man with appetites like you cannot be denied.
Oh, I think I can.
So noble, like a savage.
Savage?
Just like that Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves. Only you walk with pigs.
Aye. Hey. Oh, pigs. Shouldn't I be feeding them or something?
You'd rather say to the pigs than to me.
Hey, course not. Squaw. Hey. Not when a gift is being offered to the spirits under the totem pole.
What time is it?
Time? Time that Squaw came to Big Chief walk with pig.
No, really. Supermarket blokes coming to look me pigs over. Best get going.
It's about them appetites that can't be denied.
I'll make you a sandwich on the way out.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, Betty, you're early.
Well, I just popped in to see how you are.
Me? I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
I do know what day it is, you know.
It's just a day like any other.
So that's why you're scrubbing pans that are perfectly clean.
Betty, you've got to keep on top of these things, you know. Mandy's willing, but...
Come on. Come on, let's go and have a sit down and a cup of tea.
I've been awake most of the night.
Do you want my opinion?
Do I have a choice?
This may be the one opportunity to be on your own, just the two of you.
Be a bit of a one-sided conversation. Betty, he was leaving me and running off with her.
Now, you don't know that. Kathy, go to the grave, see how you feel. And if you still want to tell him a few home truths, well, like you say, it will be a one-sided conversation.
Can you look up? I was thinking, me and our Linda should go for a drink or something tonight for our Dave.
I thought we were supposed to be going to your mum and dad's for tea.
Do we have to, Linda?
Yes, we do.
I don't know, dinner then.
No, I can't. I'm going to go and take some flowers to the grave.
I see you need little wifey to lock up behind you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Biff by name, idiot by nature. You left all the holiday chalets you've been working on unlocked yesterday.
No, I didn't.
No, of course not. The tooth fairy popped over in the night, looking for discarded molars and left them open.
Chris, I don't know what you're talking about, but I locked every single one of those chalets.
And now, to add to your gross incompetence, you're calling your employer a liar. Linda, what have you been lumbered with?
Today's the day, innit?
The fiancé.
What is it, Eric? Court or funeral?
Sorry?
The tie's a bit flashy for a funeral.
I think you wore it for a bet.
If he did, he's won.
I take it Kathy's out? You two standing gossiping?
Kathy has taken the day off.
It's David's birthday, and that, you know, with us being so close, I wondered if...
Oh, you did you? Well, don't. We've all had our tragedies in the past, but now we have to look to the future. You know the old saying, today is the first day of the rest of your life? Well, as from today, you're going to see a new Eric Pollard. It's a pity that Kathy's chosen today to be the grieving widow, but I have an important matter to attend to, so I'm afraid you're going to have to manage somehow on your own, OK?
We'll try, Eric. God knows it'll be difficult, but we'll try.
Don't worry. You'll be back home soon. I mean, you won't be here at all if Marlon hadn't tried to rip off Lisa. And we know what'll happen to him if my dad finds out, don't we? Eh?
Oh, this'll never work.
Why the heck not?
Because my pigs don't look like Lisa's pigs.
Don't they?
A pig man can tell.
Yeah, the bloke who's coming to see him isn't a pig man, is he? He's just some butcher from the supermarket.
Sauce! Pigs are sensitive.
Right, of course they are. Any road, this nice man from the pigs' holiday camp, he's only going to see how they're coming on, and they're coming on fine.
Look, my pigs are homesick, right? And I will feel a lot better when we get them back to our place.
But Lisa's going to notice if she's 5 short.
Oh, and my dad's not going to notice if we haven't got no pigs.
He's not thinking about pigs, is he? He's using his brains for something else.
The fact remains, Marlon, that we are 5 pigs short. And you got 250 quid for them. So where's my half?
Luke, I had 2 pairs, right? How was I supposed to know that Steve bloke had a full house?
Because you are a dingle, and he's a rich git, and that's the way it is, eh? And that's what happens. And I tell you what else is going to happen. If I don't get me 110 quid, you're going to be picking teeth out of your throat.
I'll get it back.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Unlucky at cards, lucky in love.
Well, that just goes to show how wrong they are, doesn't it, eh? Because even I've had more women than you this year.
1, flipping 1, and you can't remember it.
Hey, 1 is still more than you.
I've been biding my time. You know, it's been nearly 2 months since that Kathy's husband croaked. She'll be getting desperate soon, and when she does, whew, I'll be in there, mate.
Marlon, I might not know a lot about women, but I do know about being desperate, right? And Kathy will never be that desperate.
Right. You just go to the grave, I'll catch you up.
Right.
If it's any help, I found it difficult myself coming here. And if it hadn't have been for Roy, I'd have probably been wrecked by now.
She couldn't leave him alone. Not even now.
Hey?
Red roses on his grave. They couldn't keep us apart, and they never will.
Don't let her get you down, Kathy. It was you that he married.
But it was her he loved.
No, she loved the money. She loved the power. Dave was just caught up in the headlights. He really wanted to get away from her. Oh, heck. She was just getting over this. If she sees those flowers...
You best go and hide them.
I was wondering how long it would take you to get here.
My family, my farm, my life, ruined because of you.
I think you better stop right there, Sugden. There are witnesses.
Do they know how they got their jobs? Do they care?
They got their jobs because I had the vision and the will to bring a project to life, to bring prosperity to the whole of the community, not one selfish farmer.
Oh, and in case nobody shared your vision, you fill their bank balances with backhanders.
That's slander. And if you want to keep your new farm, then you had better not say it again, and I'll tell you why. You can't prove anything, and neither can that flaming reporter, because it's not true.
You won't bully me, Tate. The whole village knows about you, knows you're a lying scumbag, and that's not slander, because it is true.
Been here already then, Kathy?
Yeah.
Nice roses of them, Kath. We got him these.
I thought you were skint. They must have got you a packet, then.
It's not the time to talk about money, Ned. I wasn't sure you'd be here at all today, but them roses say it all.
Yeah, I think they do.
We're having a bit of a celebration tonight, since it's his birthday. It's what he'd want.
Become what you love.
No, Ned, really. That I couldn't manage. I best be off.
I was worried that Kim would turn up, leave flowers or something.
Oh, come on, love. Even Kim Tate's got more sense of decency than that.
Why didn't you just put the flowers on somebody else's grave, Roy?
Look, I know what you thought of Kim, Biff, but believe it or not, she did love our Dave. And I just thought, what best solution?
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure Kathy thought that.
Where the hell have you been?
Why?
Because you're late back.
We've been to the cemetery. It's our Dave's birthday.
Waiting for him to blow the candles out.
Go on. You're a sick man, Chris.
I warned you this morning, and now you're late back from your break.
5 minutes. If you'd have been around this morning, I would have asked you.
And I'd have said no. You've had more than enough chances, Fowler. We'll pay you to the end of the week. But as from now, you're finished. Fired. Oh, and send little Linda a kiss goodbye from me.
Well, they look running marvellous, Butch, lad. Well done.
He's treated them like they're his own, aren't you, Butch?
Now then, Barry.
Zach.
How's on for new digs?
Oh, you know, picking, choosing.
No, you don't want to be taking too long. Don't want to be looking for some of a wheelchair access, do you? Does he do that to you?
What?
Smile like he knows something.
Thanks very much. Done how you did it, lads.
We didn't do now.
You did. He's taken the lot today. Top price and all.
But he can't. Not all of him.
I'm still keeping my breeding stock.
Hey, lad gets attached to him. You know, son of Big Chief Walk with Pigs. It's only a pity you couldn't get our pigs in that shape, Butch. They'd be baking breakfast a damn sight quicker if you did. Oi, Marlon! Hey, want to play a rich pig farmers and boyfriends? Eh?
Vic, could I have a word?
If it's important, Betty, I'm in the middle of
Well,
VAT.
yeah, it is really, because it's about young Kelly.
All right.
Well, I'd just like to say that I'm sorry.
What have you got to be sorry about?
Well, I should never have told you, Vic. I should have been able to sort them two soft kids out myself.
Look, Betty, I can blame myself, and I do. I can blame Viv, and I do. And Kelly and him. The one person I can't blame in all this is you.
That reporter woman, Helen Ackroyd, has she been in here?
Oh, well, what would she be after then?
Was that a yes or a no?
She's not been in this morning, Frank. Still sniffing about, is she?
Yes, and for the record, although I know you never discuss other people's business, Mrs. Eggleton, there is no truth in any of the nonsense she's talking.
Oh, no, well, they wouldn't be, would they, Frank? Because reporters are well known for wasting the time on nonsense.
You know who's behind all this, don't you? Kim. Well, I can promise you, she's messed up my life once too often. She'll never do it again.
Oh, I could take you home. I really could. Oh, you're gorgeous. Hi.
He's sacked me.
No.
Who has?
Chris.
Why?
Because I was late back for work. 5 minutes. I went to the cemetery.
What, did you tell him that?
Yeah, of course I did. But it didn't make any difference. He's been on my back all week.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I'll go and see Frank, get it sorted. I just thought I'd let you know.
This is all my fault.
Oh, don't be silly. How can this be your fault?
Chris, he warned me this would happen and I didn't listen. Zoe, we are going to lose the house. We're going to lose everything.
Hey, calm down. Dad will not let him be sat for being 5 minutes late back from lunch, will he? Hmm?
You look lost, love, and cold.
Is this Emmerdale?
You thought the taxi driver was calling you, did you?
I'm looking for a nightclub,
Now, does this look the sort of place that would have a nightclub?
like Rick's Cafe American in Casablanca. You know Casablanca?
Someone's having you on, love.
No, it's called Pollard's. Do you know it?
The tea rooms?
Tea rooms?
Yeah, well, you know, it doubles up as a wine bar at night. You know, like they do in Ireland with bars and funeral parlours.
Is it far?
No, it's just round the corner. Are you looking for someone? Are you meeting anybody? I'm Vic, by the way. Vic Windsor. Like the Queen.
Oh, we'll have tea and fancies all round, please.
Aye. Not a bacon sandwich, Butch. You'd prefer that to cream on.
Oh, you've got no raspberry legumes then?
I'm sure we can find you one.
Yes.
Hey, Marlon, what happened to your eye?
He walked into a rake.
Did you step on it?
No, I were holding it. He sort of smashed his face against it.
Hey, cheers, Francis. Looks like I'm set without Kathy now.
Hey, why did you hit him with a rake then?
Because I couldn't find a spade.
Right. All right.
Right, love, table for one, is it?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm looking for the owner.
Oh, Kathy, there's a young lady here who'd like a word.
Can I help you?
No, not the manager, the owner. Eric Pollard, my fiancé.
What the hell's going on?
That'll be okay, Brian. Your son said it was okay to wait.
Did he now?
He didn't let us get in the house, though.
I've been looking for you.
Look, if you're trying to stop me researching my story, Mr. Tate, you're wasting your time.
I'm not. I just don't want to see you wasting yours, that's all. Would you care to come in? I'm sorry about my son's bad manners.
Eric, where on earth have you been?
Mending a puncture, having a shower with all my clothes on, making a wasted journey, just a normal sort of day.
Oh, and remember, Eric, today's the first day of the rest of your life.
Get nutted.
Hey, Kathy. Will you be in the wine bar tonight?
Depends on Eric.
Well, if you are, I'll buy you a drink.
I don't think so.
I've always told him I'm broke, if that's what's worrying you. I've got enough money for a drink.
Look, it'll go twice as far if you just have to buy for yourself.
I've just been to the airport. Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be ringing, would I, fool? I was expecting a package from abroad. Seems to have got lost in transit.
No, it didn't.
We've met it. We've talked to it. This package.
Where is she?
Where's the last place in the world you'd want it to be, Eric?
Look, stop playing games.
Well, think, Eric.
Letty's? Oh, God.
Thank you, Sophie. I don't suppose you're going to tell me who put you up to all this?
Well, hardly.
Well, then, would you care to tell me what proof you have of these allegations?
She has no proof. She's just going around people who hate you. Look
Thanks, Chris.
To be honest with you, Mr. Tate, the evidence I have is, well, let's just say that I need a little bit more before I can write my story.
So you have been blackening my name all over the village, stirring up trouble for nothing?
I had to make my inquiries.
Mud sticks, Miss Ackroyd. Despite the fact that everything was above board, there are people out there now who are convinced that I have used illegal means.
Look, it's not going to take a minute.
Biff, you heard Sophie. I'm busy.
Yeah, well, I want to talk to you, Frank, about him sacking me.
Oh, Chris.
Bad timekeeping, shoddy work, insubordination.
I was 5 minutes late back from my dinner hour.
Without permission when you've been warned this morning.
I would have told you if you...
Enough! Tell him where you were when you should have been working.
I went to put some flowers on Dave's grave. You happy now?
Never stops causing trouble, does he? Well, you've had your chances, Fowler. I suggest you go now before you make it worse. I've got far more important things to attend to. Sorry about that.
You're a hard man, Mr. Tate.
Now what?
I was just wondering, would it be possible to have a word with Mrs. Tate?
Mrs. Tate isn't here.
Oh, well, perhaps I could have a phone number or on the drive.
I think you've pushed me far enough, Miss
Mr.
Ackroyd.
Tate? Frank Tate?
Yes?
You Christopher Tate?
Yeah?
I'd like you both to come down Houghton Police Station with me. You're both under arrest in connection with a conspiracy to defraud Skipdale Melthorne Insurance plc in November 1991.
What are you talking about?
One of your lorries was hijacked, Mr. Tate. I'm sure you remember.
The Philippines? Oh, you must be tired.
I am, yes.
And you say you're Eric's fiancée?
I've come here so we can be married.
Well, he's only been to the Philippines once, at Christmas.
Yes, that's when we met.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, love?
Why?
Well, they might do things differently where you come from, but there can't have been much chance of a proper courtship, you know, like getting to know each other.
We have sent letters.
Oh. And what did he say about himself, eh? And his nightclub? Did he tell you were rich?
Who is he? I did hope so.
I bet you do.
But is he not kind, generous? He gives work to local poor women.
Oh, Eric is a prince amongst men, as long as the men are the Dingles.
Excuse me?
Oh, it's all right, love, just chewing a brick. So how did you two meet? Oh, come on in, Eric, don't knock, it's a shop. I think I ought to introduce you two.
The car broke down on the way to the airport.
I thought you'd forgotten.
What has this lady been telling you?
That you are a prince among men. I'm very happy.
Me too. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you away from your newfound friend.
Thank you. Bye.
Eric, haven't you forgotten something? Suitcase.
Call Zoe, Sophie. Tell her about this nonsense.
Is that what it is, Mr. Tate? Like the bribery?
I don't mind being done for assault as well, you know.
Just get in the car, please, Mr. Tate.